my friends, welcome back to Cooking with Gloria. Today I want to share with you a very delicious peach orange dragon fruit jello. Nice and creamy and delicious, perfect for the holidays. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. To prepare this delicious creamy peach orange dragon fruit jello, these are the ingredients. I have a cream cheese, of course the star, the dragon fruit, one peach jello, and one orange jello, a mold, and hot water. This is everything we need to prepare this amazing and delicious jello at home. The holidays are around the corner. Let's make this amazing jello. So let's get started. I want to start with my measuring cup. I'm going to add hot water. I'm going to first add the orange jello. Make sure that you whisk it really good for about 2 to 3 minutes, making sure that the jello really dissolves completely into the hot water. This part is very important because if it doesn't dissolve completely, your jello is going to be nice and hard and you can still feel the granules of the gelatin. And now here in another cup, I am adding the peach jello, and I am going to go ahead and just whisk it really good until everything is nice and incorporated and nice and melted. You want to make sure that you whisk it for about 2 to 3 minutes. I know it takes time, but believe me, this jello is going to come out amazing. I have the 2 jellos ready to go. Of course, I'm going to show you the ones I have here. And now I am ready to prepare my mold. This mold, you could use any kind of mold you have at home. I have this one. I am going to add a little bit of vegetable oil. The reason that I'm adding the vegetable oil and I'm helping myself with the napkin, it's so that I could grease all the pan from the bottom and every crevices. You want to make sure that it's nice and coated, or else your jello is not going to come out perfect. It's going to stick to the bottom of the mold. And now to this, I'm going to add 1 cup of cold water. The total amount of water I'm using per jello are 3 cups of water. And now I am ready to pour just about 1 inch of the amount of jello on the bottom of the mold. I'm gonna go ahead, take it to the refrigerator for about 5 minutes. But let me show you, I just added a little bit on the bottom. I wanna make sure that you just add a little bit. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my dragon fruit. As you know, I have a vine of dragon fruit here at home. Of course, organic, and look at this. They are so juicy and so sweet. They're just amazing. And now I'm ready to slice it. But first, I'm gonna take the skin off very carefully, making sure that I don't take none of the pulp out. The skin, well, we're not gonna use the skin, but just do it carefully so it doesn't fall apart. When you start slicing it, slice it in a little thick inches, because if you cut it too thin, the pieces are gonna break. So now here I'm gonna transfer them to this plate, and I am going to continue doing the same with the other slice. And now I am ready to get the mold out of the refrigerator and start decorating and adding the dragon fruit inside. Be very careful. Like I said, this part is the part that really takes a long time, because you need to be adding one by one, being so careful that you don't tear the jello apart, so that it's nice and covered when you're completely done. Here, when you have everything assembled, you're gonna pour the rest of the jello, but be very careful. You want to add a little bit and slowly, so that the fruit doesn't float to the top
and then the decoration will be ruined. So just add a little bit, just enough for the fruit to stay on the bottom. And now, of course, you're gonna put it one more time into the refrigerator for about 5 more minutes, and then leave it in there for 5 minutes. And then when you bring it out, we'll see how it comes out, okay? But just add a little bit at a time. Don't overflow it, or else all the fruit is gonna float to the top. This is where it takes a little longer time. But here I am ready to prepare the other Jell-O, and I added the Jell-O here. I'm adding the cream cheese, and of course I'm gonna blend it for 2 to 3 minutes, making sure that it's nice and incorporated into the liquid. Look at this. This part is going to be so creamy and delicious that I'm sure you guys are going to love it. Well, now this is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and start. Look at this. I'm gonna start by taking the Jell-O out of the refrigerator, and I'm gonna help myself with the spatula. I'm gonna pour it slow so that it doesn't break the Jell-O on the bottom. Just be very careful. Pour it very gently so you don't tear the bottom Jell-O. Remember, the bottom Jell-O is still a little bit soft, so you want to do this very carefully. Once you've done that, you're gonna put it in the refrigerator for about 4 hours, or leave it overnight. You decide. But here I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator for 4 hours. I'm taking it out of the refrigerator. I'm gonna go ahead, wet my hands, and now I'm gonna add a little bit of the water with my hand on the plate so that I can move the Jell-O from one side to another. And now I am ready to pull from the outside in, and from the center just down. And now I'm gonna tap it just a little bit so it starts coming out. Look at this. Help yourself with the little spatula, just one side. And now we are ready to reveal it. Let's see how this came out. You're gonna go ahead, tap it really good, and let's see. Oh my gosh, this really came out amazing. That's why you add water on the plate, so that you're able to move your Jell-O and center it. Look at this. This really looks amazing. You could see the little pieces of the dragon fruit. And of course, if you want to decorate it, you could add whipped cream in the center, whipped cream on the edges. But here, I'm just going to leave it as it is. I am ready for the presentation. I'll see you in a bit.
My friends, I am completely done with this amazing orange creamy dragon fruit Jell-O. This is the part I really love and enjoy. This Jell-O is perfect for the holidays. But let me stop talking and let me enjoy. Let's see how this came out. And of course, I made my own individual one so that I could really enjoy it. Excuse me. It's really creamy. The flavor of the orange and the dragon fruit, just perfection made at home. You could really feel the little seeds and taste the dragon fruit. When you put it in your mouth, you could feel the seeds explode. It's just amazing. Make it at home, my friends. I know that you guys are going to love it. This is a perfect dessert and a perfect dessert for the holidays. I hope, my friends, you make this amazing Jell-O at home. The holidays are around the corner. Let's enjoy a amazing Jell-O. Of course, Cooking with Gloria Jell-O. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for always being part of my family. Like, subscribe, and share. And see you on my next amazing recipe. Bye-bye.